at the RV courtside, like big tent show. There's the big tent right behind us. I am hanging out here, just having fun. It actually just started to rain just a little bit. So we'll see. Hopefully, we don't get nearly as much rain as we did yesterday because, gosh, that was like ridiculous. All right. All right, so our booth is here because we have this nice big tent that was a lake yesterday. So yesterday, you can see the water level on the wheels, how much water was in our booth. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around. Let's see, and try to at least. Don't want that. Maybe. Let's see. How are we going to do this? There we go. There we go. We don't want to see me. We want to see cool stuff. All right. So if you are in courtside, want to come and check out our booth, we are in the southeast corner. There it is. We're starting to get a little bit of rain out here. So this is a look at the courtside RV show. This is the midway area that we have right here. We have fast across the street. We got pretzels, we got coolers, and then we have the awesome Weldtec Designs booth underneath the circus tent. Well, it's because it's always a circus at Weldtec Designs, right? We have our Jayco coach over here representing Steal It, Growing Up Garage, Lion Energy. This is awesome. We have our Lion Energy, our solar generator hanging out, sucking up power right now, as long as that sun stays out. Oh, just barely. And we have some Steal It that we are offering up for a donation if you support Growing Up Garage. Otherwise, you can get free koozies, stickers, or enter to win a case of Steal It. Wow, that's like a $350 value. Steal It in a can. And there is the Weldtec Transit. This is what we're going to be talking about a lot today. We're going to wait till we get some more people in here. But let's walk to the back of this thing. Let's go check it out. This thing is awesome. So we're running the Method wheels on the back of this. This is an all-wheel drive Transit. We're also running that Maxxis tire. Look at this tire. I just love the sidewall on that. How nice is that sidewall on this Maxxis tire? Method. This is a 16-inch wheel, and we are running the Maxxis 265/75 R16. This is the Maxxis Razor. But man, that is a good-looking tire. Now, the reason we're able to mount this tire on the back of our Ford Transit all-wheel drive is we are running the Illumines ladder spare tire mount. This thing is awesome. Has the fold down peg, so that way you can step up on there. So clean, so nice. Mounts really nice to the Ford Transit door, so it's going to open with the door. So that is on the passenger side. And guys, if you have any questions, someone go ahead, say something on there. I can make sure that this is working properly. There is our Weldtec Designs logo. And we have our box on the opposite side, on the passenger side. Pretty cool. Inside, it's got the Molly panel. It's got the shelf on there. And again, that's going to be nice because it's going to open up with the door. So super cool. This is our Ford Transit. This thing is coming out amazing. Looks really good. So look at that tire on there. Let's see. I'm going to try this, guys. Yeah, thing's weird. All right. You know, I'm new at this YouTube live thing. I needed more practice at it. Look how nice that looks with the Weldtec Designs wrap on it. So let's go walk back to our booth. So if you're joining us, we are in Quartzsite, Arizona for the RV show. This is awesome. We're starting to get some rain. All right, there you go, Thomas Isherwood. You're the first person to comment. Send us an email, info@weldtecdesigns.com. We will give you a free shirt. Thank you for being the first one. There it is. Boom. If you want a free Weldtec Designs shirt, Thomas. So this is our shock display. This is so awesome because you get to come play with shocks. We know that we love to play with shocks, and this is awesome. So this is our Ford E Series shocks and our Ford F53 shocks. And what this is really showing you how well or not well. Hey, Leo, come over here. I'm going to get Leo to actually hold the camera. All right, tree branching out. Maybe, all right, first 5 people then. We'll give first 5 people that comment, send us an email. We'll send you a free shirt. So check this out, guys. This is awesome. Only one free shirt? Oh. I'm going to give away a bunch of stuff in this. Don't you worry. Who needs a hat? Comment. Who wants a hat? All right, so this is cool. This is the Coney shock. This is what would normally come on the Ford E450 motorhome. So we're going to come over here and we're going to apply a little pressure to it. You really don't have to apply much pressure to it because it pretty much goes down on its own. That's how well it works. So we have some other shocks on here as well. This is going to be the Fox shock upgrade for the van. So you're going to see it's going to have nice compression as well as, watch that extension with the rebound in it. We're controlling the shock both ways. And that's why you Ford owners that have the E450, you have a Bob grocery getter, you know how important that is and how nice that vehicle rides. So you know that we do also offer a King shock upgrade as well for the 6-inch off-grid kit. Leo's laughing. Are we getting some funny comments? What is it? Just no? Leo's not saying
more
anything.
free shirts.
More free shirts. More free shirts. Hey, let's see how many people we got to get in here. So this is what's nice about this is we can come over here and you'll see this as I come over to the F53 shock right here. Gosh, they put a ton of rebound in there. That's good, I guess. Yes. But then when you talk about compression on this, how they feel as I compress them, it's kind of pitiful, like how that compresses so easily. And if I'm able to just easily do that with my hand, how well is that going to work on your 20,000 plus motorhome? So we have a Bilstein one as well. So this is going to work a lot better. You can see the compression, it's a lot stiffer, but it's also going to pop up really quick. And many of you don't know, this is what comes stock on the F53. And geez, like, that is just garbage. And then what we're doing is we're going to a 2.5 King shock, more compression and more rebound. Now what, I'm gonna make Leo come all the way over here. But what's really cool about this interactive display is we also show you what the shocks are going to look like. 2.5 shock, it's going to shock in, and we're able to run lighter valving in it, giving you your Ford F53 home. Great thing about these shocks is they're 100% rebuildable. You're not going to be buying shocks miles down the road. You might just do a little tune-up, do an oil change like you would typically do, even on your ordinary vehicle. Now, I don't have it up here, but then we also offer a King a King steering stabilizer for the F53, and for the E450 Ford Econolines, we do a King or Fox steering stabilizer on that. Now, we're not done with the F53s because a lot of these coaches are overweight for the spring that's on them. So we're going to call that undersprung. And if your coach is undersprung, we have the option to add an Adelete to it. Now, if your coach is older, you may not want to add the Adelete, and you may want to go to a full leaf pack like we have on the other side. And this we're watching it. You get to come in, you get to touch and feel all the parts that we make at Weldtec Designs. And don't worry, if you're not here at Weldtec or at Courtside, all of this stuff is normally on display in our showroom in El Cajon, where you can come and experience this firsthand for yourself. Now, this is going to be really cool. Let's talk about this right here. You know, how many people do we have watching? a whopping 16 people hanging out with us live. So this is our four-wheel drive. So you guys probably know, you've seen the spindle. If you haven't, look at how nice that looks. We didn't powder coat it because we wanted to show you just the awesome craftsmanship that goes into building a 3-inch lift spindle for your two-wheel drive Ford Transit. Well, maybe you have a all-wheel drive Transit or a two-wheel drive Transit. You can also do our lower control arm. This is going to be our Gen 2 arm. This is going to have an 1.5 degrees of camber adjustment. And this is also going to have the adjustable hind joint on the end, which can add additional caster to the vehicle. Now, what's going to be really cool, I'm going to show you guys our Gen 3 arm here shortly. That is talking about a new product for the Ford. So we do have our spring we're going to do for the Ford Transit as well. This is an HD spring, which is going to be really nice. And then we're going to have box was the only option. Well, of your O shock, it's also going to have the remote reservoir. That's going to be really nice. It's going to keep that shock cooler longer. And then what another added benefit is we've added the compression adjuster to it as well. So if you're on the highway, you know, it just drives okay. It's pretty nice. And I'm being facetious when I say that, guys. But you get off road and you're like, hey, I really want to be able to go faster. You're able to control that by adjusting the compression adjuster on the shock. Now, maybe you don't want a remote reservoir. We're also offering this now in a 2.5 shock. If it can do that, it's going to be with that 2.5. Keep walking through here. We have some bumpers. How many people, Leo?
6.
6. Uh-oh.
Buffering hard, though.
We're buffering hard. So we're going to have to stop and reboot this. We're going to have to see, is this, can't even watch this, buffering bad. So maybe we stop this and we try it again. If it is that bad, let me know, guys, because from here on this side, everything looks really good. So someone leave me a comment if it's getting better, getting worse. So maybe I will have to stop it and start again. I'm not sure. This is our Weldtec Designs adventure kit on our Class C Jayco. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's just in that tent that it gets really, really bad. So if this is getting better, I mean, really, guys, what we want to show you is this Ford Transit. So thank you guys for letting me know what's going on. We're going to walk to the back of this. And if you guys are not familiar with this, this is our Ford E-Series backpack. This thing is awesome. And what's nice about this is a lot of people don't have a spare tire in their RV. So this is going to give you the ability to run a big spare tire on it. It also has our aluminum folding table mount that houses that table. That is really nice. And then this is our backwood box. This thing is killer. Open that up. It's going to give you a lot of room for storage. You can see, like, we keep tools in there. You know, usually stuff that I don't care can be dirty. I don't want inside the motorhome. As we walk back, we're back around the back of the Transit. Show you guys this thing, how awesome this is. So let's walk over here to the side of this and show you this step. So we got to, as that door slides all the way, going to give me that ability to so this is a new Ford Transit all-wheel drive. This is not the trail. And look, we have the unbeatable experience. What?
We got a job for you in October.
Yeah. All right. And then we have stuff like this. Hold on. Here we go. Heinz. Having a good time. All right, we're getting more people. So guys, this is the all-wheel drive trim. Look at how awesome this is. Oh, we're buffering again. Man, I come back out into the open. You'd think that this would work better. Technology, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to have to, I wanted to really do this live, but maybe it's just not cut out for live in Quartzsite, Arizona. You know, I'm going to say, like, I wish it would, but we're coming up a little bit short. Let's see, Steve, how's it going? Steve, can you leave me a comment and tell me what it's like in good old El Cajon with Weldtec Designs trying to go live here in Quartzsite. So let's go check out some more fun stuff. Maybe if you were really watching, you might have just a little sneak peek. So this is really nice. It's nice, but I just don't is that. So there it is. We got our band wrap. Big thanks to Illumines for joining us on this build. Method race wheels, Maxxis tires. Look how nice these Maxxis tires are. Look at that. Man, we're going to have some fun with those out in the dirt for sure. And then we're running that Method wheel. Looking good, looking sexy. All right, guys, out with me still. I don't think we're getting the greatest connection. I don't know how long we're going to leave this live up for, but if you are here, let me show you this. So look at how awesome this is. So this is our newest product to join the Weldtec Designs lineup. This is our 2.5 King coilover shock. So let's talk about some of the benefits in this shock. Well, first of all, you're going to have this right here, which is going to be adjustable. You're also going to be able to change the spring rate, and that spring almost looks purple in there, but it is blue. So we're getting a 2.5 King coilover in this, which is just insane. So this is going to be really nice. This is going to work on the Ford Transit two-wheel drive, the Ford Transit all-wheel drive, and the Ford Transit Trail. So this is the newest product out of Weldtec Designs. Look at that. Now what's nice is this also does have the fin reservoir to help keep it cool. It's going to have a compression adjuster on there as well to help if you want a stiffer ride. This is a gas pressured shock as well. The shock again, so that is amazing. So much that went into this shock and the development of it. This is really, really nice. You know, I know that a lot of people have been asking for a nice shock upgrade for the Ford Transit. Well, this is as good as it can get with King being the king of shocks. There it is. So let's look at our Gen 3 arm. The only difference in our Gen 3 arm, so you have the biggest difference is going to be this right there. This, and what that is that is an inline caster adjuster. So now you can just rotate that and add more caster to your vehicle. This is awesome. Super, you know, always looking at easier ways to do, you know, add things to it. Now, one other thing is this mount here. If you're going to do any of the lower control arms from Weldtec Designs, I highly recommend that you do that lower control arm support, because originally you can see the thin sheet metal that back out. I stick the camera in there. 3 have an inline caster adjuster. That's what this is right there. So you're going to be able to simply loosen the jam nuts and be able to adjust that caster in and out without taking it off of the vehicle. Let's see if we can focus in on that. Oh, look at that. There we go. Look at that. So right there, oh, my finger's too big. So you can see that middle hex. That's going to be the adjuster itself. So, hey, you know, the sound is better, Steve. I'm glad to hear that, because normally the sound is two cats, you know, so sorry that the picture is terrible. I think we might have to try to just video this and I can send it in to you guys. This is awesome. Want to show you guys all of this right there. So it should, you would think. So not really sure what's going on. I'm going to show you this in the back. So if you here, guys, thanks for being patient with me. So that is lead springs in the rear of the Ford Transit. This is going to give you the lift, and then you can see this is that 2.5 shock that I was talking about. That's going to be a 2.5 with remote reservoir. It's also going to have the compression adjuster, so I can simply turn this. Really nice addition to any Ford Transit, of course. You know, we want to put the best shocks that we possibly can on the Weldtec Designs all-wheel drive Transit. So if you don't, make sure you go give us a follow on one of those right there. Let me know what else you guys would like to see, if we're getting a decent you know, picture or not. We got kids hanging out. Growing Up Garage. Make sure you subscribe to them. You know, so does your RV lack any of these things? Well, if it does, come see us. It just dies. What we can do here. We will see you guys later.